Hi everyone, I'm Chelsea from the Build Book support team, and today we're going to go over our opportunities. Opportunities within BuildBook are going to be your lead management source. So this is where you're going to collect all incoming and prospective client information to be able to track and add, as well as create estimates and proposals to send out to your clients. Opportunities are always available in the main navigation via the Opportunities tab right here. And the one thing I want to first point out is that as far as permissions for opportunities, only team owners and team admins have the ability to see the opportunities tab right here. Team members won't ever be able to see opportunities, and just as well, clients and collaborators also will never have the chance to see opportunities. Within opportunities, you'll notice that you start out with a kind of card view. So this is what we call a Kanban view. And Kanban views make it really easy for you to grab a hold of this kind of opportunity card and move it across your stages. So you can really quickly and easily move things so that you can basically keep track of the stage, or you can just simply move them over to new stages if you'd like. Within the opportunities, you're going to have the ability to create an opportunity up in the top left corner. You can switch back from card view to list view if you'd like to. So if you don't like this card view, you can switch over to list view at any point in time by clicking on the view drop down. And again, as far as the list view goes, you're also able to see what's in what stage. So new, qualifying, estimating, and one. And if you don't like that list view, you can switch back to card view at any point in time by again clicking on that view button. You'll also be able to see or filter by the opportunity's owner. So each opportunity has an owner. Team admins and team owners can see all opportunities across BuildBook projects. They don't have to be invited to opportunities or anything like that, but each opportunity will get an owner. And this is the person responsible for taking care of the opportunity and moving it through its stages. So for example, you'll see I'm the owner on the Mark's home renovation. This is going to essentially give me the power to go in and change things if I needed to. And I'll also be able to get the notifications for the opportunity. So even though my team admins and my team owners can come in here and adjust things as they need to, if they need to, I'm the only person that's going to get any of the notifications about this opportunity. So once I send it out, an estimate out for approval or decline from my client, I'll be the one who gets that notification, and nobody else except for the opportunity owner will get that notification. You're not able to add additional owners to the opportunities, but if you ever have somebody who is stepping away from the job, or maybe they're going to, on a vacation or something like that, they have some opportunities open, you can always change the owner by clicking on the owner dropdown. And this is going to show you all of the people on your team who currently have admin level access. Within your opportunities, you'll notice that there are some columns. So there'll be new, qualifying, estimating, one, lost, and archived. These columns and stages are unfortunately not able to be adjusted or customized. So you will want to use the workflow that we have set up here. The new column obviously represents anything brand new, so any new opportunities that are created will automatically be placed in the new column. And if you're using our portfolio and you're using the contact us on our portfolio, any of that information that a client fills out will also come in as a portfolio submission, and it will always come into the new column. The qualifying column means something different to pretty much everybody, but the main two kind of descriptions for this column are: first, you're qualifying that client to ensure that the project that they want matches the projects that you currently work on. So again, if you're a renovation company, you're probably not going to be building new construction homes, or you may want to be able to have the option to choose that if you'd like. Or qualifying also means that you could be waiting on a qualification or an approval for money. So for example, this particular person wants a $1.2 million renovation. I may need to qualify them and ensure that they have enough money for this project before I move forward and move it over into an actual project. One of the things or tips that I like to say is that when I'm estimating a project, I start within my qualifying. So I'll move my stage to qualifying as soon as I kind of start building the estimate. And then once I've sent the estimate out for approval, that's when I'll move it to the estimating column. Now you can choose to do whatever you'd like to, whatever workflow works best for you, but that's just the one that I particularly like. Estimating essentially means that you're estimating this job, you're hopefully getting the job, you've sent the estimate out for approval to the client. And so now we've moved it over to estimating. And this really quickly tells me what I have still working on estimates and what I currently have in estimating or what I've sent out. Of course, the won and lost columns are pretty self-explanatory. And then finally, you'll have an archived. Archived is really nice because I don't particularly like to remove information from the system. I don't really like to delete information or anything like that. So archived allows me to take opportunities that I've already converted over to projects that I've won and essentially move that information over so that I don't see any information about like tasks or anything like that, but I'm still able to access that information until I don't need it any longer. Once you've deleted an opportunity or project, you have 30 days with us to recover it. If you don't recover it within that 30 days, it is completely lost. So again, I like to actually just move things to archived. And then once I'm sure that I'm not going to need this information any longer, then I can go through and delete the opportunity if I want to, or I can just leave them here in archived. Something that you might notice on the stages is that each of them are going to get a dollar value. So this is the total dollar amount that you've added as a budget item or a budget to your particular opportunities. So whenever you click on an opportunity, you'll have the ability to add a budget here. Now, if this was something that came from your portfolio, this budget may already be filled out for you because it is a question that we ask for clients to fill out when they're filling out that contact us on the portfolio is about what their budget is. This budget amount is not designed to match the estimate amount. So if you're choosing to use estimates, just know that this budget is not going to update with the that you send out for approvals. This is just to give you a rough idea of what their budget might potentially look like. Those totals will total up for the entire stage right here. So you'll notice that each of these, you can have a budget on them, and then you'll see what the budget is for each particular opportunity, and then they'll total up to the column right there. You optionally can add that information right here to the budget, and you can also add the plan schedule. Plan schedule is seen on your actual global schedule. So as long as you have the ability to see the global schedule, you'll be able to see opportunities that are on there. As long as they have a plan schedule or they have opportunity tasks. So if you don't have a plan schedule or tasks, you won't see your opportunities show up on your global schedule. But this plan schedule is really nice just to give you kind of an idea of how long this project might take, and what kind of considerations you need to make as far as this project schedule goes, along with your other schedules right in here. Within the opportunity, you have the ability to add your details, tasks, and create your estimate. So details is going to be able to add a client. When you first create your estimate, you'll have to add a client to the estimate. You can actually add already created clients to multiple different estimates, and I'll show you what that looks like here in just a second. Within the details page, you'll have the ability to add clients. And if you click on this ellipsis menu, you can add more clients than just the one. You'll be able to add the job address. This can be completely different than what the client's address is. So if I click on my client right here, I'm taken to their people, and you'll notice that I have a address right here, but that's not going to populate right here because that could be a completely different address. Next, you'll have the project type. This is completely customizable for you. So all you have to do is start typing in there and then click on create or enter to create that particular type. You can add in that budget and that plan schedule if you'd like. And then down here, you can add any notes such as like gate codes, door codes, or additionally, you can start adding in things For others to see. So for instance, maybe I need to put in when I spoke with the client and what we spoke about. Maybe I want to put in all of the times that I've reached out to the client and have had to leave messages. I can leave all of that here in the notes. And that way, anybody who's looking at this opportunity can see that. Additionally, I'll have the ability to add attachments such as files, so I can add drawings, bids that I have received from my collaborators who are emailing those to me. I can pretty much attach most of what I want to here. And then these attachments will actually come over in the conversion to the project. So once I convert this to project, anything that was attached here will come over into the project files. Next, you're able to add some tasks, so you can add a site walkthrough. You can optionally add new tasks if you'd like to. Now, the tasks and opportunities are not going to be as robust as the tasks and projects, and that's because tasks and opportunities don't carry over to projects. These are specific tasks that you need to complete for your opportunity to move forward. So, for example, maybe I need to go do a site walkthrough with the client. Maybe I want to check in, I want to create the estimate and I wanna have that done by a certain time frame. And I can even assign it to myself if I'd like to. I can add in any notes and I can add in any attachments. But again, there's no scheduling or anything like that in these tasks because they're really not meant to be carried over for any reason. Additionally, tasks within your opportunities are not able to be carried over to other opportunities. So any tasks in here are really, really um, basically personalized to this particular client and what they need. As with all tasks, you can filter by who they're assigned to right up here in the top right corner. And finally, there's the ability to create an estimate. Estimates we go through in detail within our estimates help articles, so I'll let you check those out so you can see exactly what goes into creating an estimate. Once you have an approved estimate, you can then convert this to a project by clicking on Convert to Project. And if you need to, you can change the name of the opportunity by clicking on the ellipsis within the opportunity and clicking on Opportunity Settings to change the name. Or if you want to delete the opportunity, again, you can click on the ellipsis and click on Delete Opportunity. Additionally, you'll have the ability to filter by owner. And then, of course, you can search for any of the opportunities here that you have in any particular stage right here. So you'll notice I have 2 Truesdales. I can search in one and in Lost as well. Or I can search just by the client's name. So right here, as long as the client is added to the opportunity, I'll be able to search for their name. Now, when you're creating a new opportunity, you'll have the ability to add existing clients to those opportunities. So you'll title your opportunity Smith. And then down here in the client, this is where you'll start adding in the first name. So for instance, I already have a person who is attached to the Smith family. What I can do is really quickly just start typing in the first name of that person. And as long as they're added to my people, I'll be able to click here and it will add this particular client. If I try to go in here and add the same person with the same email address, it won't allow me to. And the reason being is because it's basically trying to create a new person, and therefore it won't allow me to essentially add the email. It'll say email already exists with another contact. So what you'll want to do is literally just start typing in the first name and then click on this box that pops up so that you can add that person with that same email to the opportunity. Once you've clicked on create this opportunity, you'll be directed to the details page where you can add in all that information. And then finally down here, there's a little tiny activity feed where you can figure out where things have been done. So you'll notice that I've been able to create this opportunity. As I complete tasks, as I add information, I'll be able to essentially see what the activity was here. Now, one of the things that this is not going to do is tell me if items were deleted or anything like that. So the activity feeds within BuildBook don't really tell you that information, but they will tell you about things created or adjusted. Now, if you ever have any questions or any trouble, you can just click on the question mark help icon in the top right corner of BuildBook. And as always, happy building.